All right, everybody, good morning and welcome to Intro to Forex with me, the Director of Forex Education, Coach Max. If I'm meeting some of you for the first time, welcome to the call. So today I'm going to go through the slides really quickly, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the launch that's coming, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what we have going on our end, what to expect this week, and then answer some questions, okay? There's a Q&A section right here on Zoom where you can post your question, and I will get to as many as I can for the last 30 minutes of this call, okay? All right, so let's keep it going here. All right, so we are finalizing our pre-launch. I'm very, very excited for what we have going on. Welcome to Forex. Okay, please be sure to go inside your back office. All right, and there is a getting started video in your back office dashboard. Okay, there's a getting started video in your dashboard. I'm going to go over your dashboard here today. So what is Forex, guys? What is Forex? Let's go over that for a quick second here. All right, Forex is short for foreign exchange. It is the largest financial market in the world. Forex is not like the stock market, okay? So if you've already been to another country, you may have already engaged in foreign exchange. So for example, when you go to the Caribbean, or if you go over to Europe and you live here in the United States and you take your US dollar and bring it over to the Great Britain, right? The Great British Pound or the European Euro, you already making an exchange there at the airport. All right, there's an exchange rate that you pay. The country on the other end makes money. Okay, now there's $6.6 trillion a day as of recent. That's the recent numbers that I saw, is turned over daily in this arena, guys. Exchanging one currency for the next. That is a lot of money, $6.6 trillion a day. All right. So the Forex market operates 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And if you guys have seen on your Epic calendar in your back office, you'll see that we're doing a lot of trading around the clock, a lot of education around the clock, because different sessions move at different times. Okay, if you're trading cryptocurrencies, we're going to be talking about that in Epic University a little bit. That's your Bitcoin. You guys may have seen the Neo USD, your Litecoin, your Ripple, that's the XRP. You can trade 24/7, so there's no need to pause on the weekend. Now, the Forex market opens up on Sunday at around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern, and the market closes on Friday around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and then you can trade again. You can trade crypto 24/7. So that means you can trade actually on the weekend. All right. So one of the things that I thought about when I actually was putting this together was the banks and the large institutions use the Forex market to multiply their money. So why are you not doing the same thing? This is the biggest question of the century. The banks and the larger institutions are using the Forex market to multiply their money, right? So as retail traders, right, that's what you are going to learn how to move like the bank, okay? Move like the bank, all right? All right, the benefits of trading Forex. So if you are an introvert or have no desire to talk to people, you can trade from anywhere in the world off of any smartphone, tablet, or computer. This is the most liquid market in the world. So you actually have a constant cash flow at your fingertips, literally, okay? So traders can profit whether a specific currency is increasing or decreasing in value. Now, let me really shed some light on this. If any of you are familiar with stocks, when the stock market is crashing, when the stock market is going down, okay, people are in panic. All right, when any market is going down, people are in panic. People are just in an uproar. Over here in Forex, when the market goes down, you still profit. All right, I love that. I absolutely love that. It's one of the things that have me super attracted to this niche, okay? The next thing that had me super attracted to this niche is that Forex does not require a high initial investment. You do not need thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to start trading. A lot of people have this misconception that you need a lot of capital to start trading. That is absolutely false, okay? Traders can begin with as little as $100, which makes Forex very appealing and popular. I'm gonna be honest with all of you here today. I started my first trading account with $50. I did not have it, okay? And I made a way, right? So it does not matter, okay? So let's talk a little bit about when to trade, all right? So the Forex market is traded in 4 different sessions. Now you see me in particular talk about the New York session, okay, which is 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. This is also listed inside your syllabus. The Asian session. So the reason why I don't have the Sydney session separate is because the Asian session and the Sydney session are like somewhat identical, okay, with the times. And then you have the London session, which is 3 a.m. Eastern to 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so look at this, guys. The markets overlap, okay, and that's very important to know. So there's 24 hours in a day, all right? The market opens with Asian session, okay? And then you have the London session. So the Asia and London overlap for a little bit of hours, but the London and New York session overlap for a big period of the day, okay, which simply means that the market is liquid. You'll hear that a lot, traders talking about liquidity. What does that mean? That means that there's money in the market at that time. There's money in the market, okay, when London and New York overlap one another, all right? So really quickly, you know, I like to get into the money and actually teach people when they first learn how to trade, how to convert their pips, okay? Because you're gonna hear traders talk about pips, all right? Pips are the price in point, the price movement between one currency and the other. That is how you profit in this market. When one currency goes up against the next one, that's how you profit when they move, all right? The movement is called pips. All right, so when you are actually placing a trade in this market, you actually have to tell the market what it is that you want to leverage. Okay, so this here is your leverage. Now, let's just talk about it real quick. I'm not gonna go through each and every last one of these bullet points. Okay, we're gonna talk about a micro lot, which is a 0.01 lot size, and it's equivalent to 10 cents per pip. So really quickly, y'all, we're just gonna do some basic math. If you caught 100 pips in the Forex market at 10 cents per pip, what is the profit on that trade? Can somebody tell me in the chat? Real quick, 100 pips multiplied by 10 cents. 10 cents here. All right, I'm looking at the chat. That's $10 profit, okay? All right, so the same move, let's say we're trading the Euro USD and 100 pips multiplied by a 0.05 lot size, which is 50 cents per pip. What is the profit on that trade? $50, okay? Now 100 pips is a big move, okay? So let's keep going. At 100 pips at a lot size of 0.10, which is $1 per pip, what is the profit on that trade? $100. Good job, guys. All right. 100 pips by a 0.40 lot size, which is $4 per pip. What is the profit on that trade? $400. Okay. All right. At 100 pips in the market, we trade in the Euro USD, and we have a 0.80 lot size, which is $8 per pip. What is the profit on that trade? $800. Okay. Some of y'all are getting it. So when you have your pip count, you multiply the pips by what is the lot size, okay? This is not 80 cents. This is $8 per pip, okay? I want this to be clear. This is a standard lot, which is 1.00. This is equivalent to $10 per pip, okay? 100 pips in the market multiplied by $10 per pip. What is the profit on that trade? Good, $1,000. All right, very, very good. All right, so hopefully you have an understanding of lot sizes. This will be broken down heavily inside your back office. Yesterday, I did a very extensive class on 20 pips. So one of the things that you're going to get from me in particular is that we're going to talk about focusing on smaller moves. When you focus on smaller moves and you become consistent with those smaller moves, okay, when you focus, again, keyword focus right here. We spoke about this yesterday. 20 pips. The reason why I want people to focus in the beginning when they're first learning how to trade on catching 20 pips is because 20 pips is a very small move. It is something that you can do within 15 minutes to a couple of hours in the market. It's not going to take you long at all. The move is not what's important. What's important is the lot size here, right? So with the lot size, let's say that we're trading Monday through Friday in the market, right? And we were trading a lot size of 0.10. So basically, we will go in the market for 20 pips that never changes. All right, so that's going to be a part of your trading plan. And then we're going to see a return of $20. So even if we did that for 1 week, right, Monday through Friday, we was catching 20 pips a day at a 0.10. What would be the profit on Friday? I'll need y'all to get this. All right, $100 for that week. Now, a lot of people are going to say, Coach Max, that's not really a lot of money. It is a whole lot of money. Your bank account does not produce $20 a day. Okay? Your savings account does not produce $20 a day. So even at the bare minimum, okay, if you are doing $1 per pip, you are doing something life-changing. And I need people to get this because, you know, a lot of the time, some of you all are going to get caught up with other people's trades. And one of the things that my 3rd grade teacher told me back when I was in elementary school was to keep your eyes on your own paper. It's not about the money for me, it's about the consistency. Can you become a consistent, profitable, disciplined trader? That is something that I live by. It's the consistency for me. The money will follow. I promise you, the profits will come. But if you sit here, you know, in the beginning, guys, and get caught up with what other people are doing with the profit that they're making and allow that to even sit in your spirit and allow that to even discourage you, you're going about this thing completely wrong. It was the consistency for me. A lot of people tell me even now, because they've been following me for years, like, wow, Coach Max, I don't know another trader that is as consistent as you, that actually stayed with this thing for this long. There's not too many traders that can consistently catch even a 20 pip move. So for me, it's about the foundation. For me, it's about having a plan. For me, it's about having, you know, being consistent. All of that from day one. Have the mindset of, you know what, I don't care if I'm going in for this market for $1 per pip a day. I'm compounding my account. That is life-changing. Imagine, you know, and I never said this on any other training, but I'm thinking about it now. You know, that's an extra, what, $400 a month What can that do? This is the bare minimum, y'all. An extra $400 a month is putting gas in your car. It's either paying a car note or part of it. It could pay a bill. Okay, it could take care of after school payments for your kids, right? It could pay maybe the car insurance. It could put some groceries on the table. Okay, that's a bunch of boxes of diapers for some moms and dads out here that got little ones at home. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is very powerful. I remember when I first started learning how to trade, my goal was so small. I was just like, I just want to make $500 extra a month on top of what it was that I was doing on my job. That extra $500 a month was like such a relief for me. It was such a relief. It was like my money was so tight that I just wanted like a little extra. I wasn't sitting here thinking like, oh yeah, in a couple of years, I'm gonna be making multiple six figures trading and all this other stuff. I was not thinking like that. So when I teach from a place where, let me allow you to understand how I feel back then, how I felt back then, right? So I want you to understand it's the consistency for me. So let's look at this, guys. I'm gonna move up a little bit. When I was trading a couple of years ago, so back in like 2018, I remember I used this 0.50 lot size like it was not nobody's business. I didn't even move from this lot size right here because, you know, my goal was $100 a day in the market. My goal, I remember that. I was like, I'm not moving from here. I don't care what nobody else is doing. This was my goal, right? When I had enough capital in my account and I was like, all right, I'm just going to trade this. Then I started making $100 a day. Then I started taking 2 trades at this lot size and started making $200 a day trading. So let me break this down for y'all, okay? A 0.50 lot size is $5 per pip, okay? This little 20 pip move takes you, again, between maybe 15 minutes to a couple of hours, and this is $100 a day. So if I get up every single day at whatever time I decide to trade, and I go in the market and catch this move at this lot size, that means on Friday, I have a $500 account. In 4 weeks, that means that I made $2,000 trading. This is how I was able to replace my income on my job. I stayed so consistent, like I did not care. When I hit this goal for the day, I was done trading because I could not afford to lose that money. So I had to keep it pushing. You know, if y'all follow me from a different platform, you'll know one of the things I say often is sit on your hands. Be patient. Let the market come to you. You don't have to sit here and run down trades. Don't do that, right? So think about this. What if you took 2 of these trades a day, right? That's $200 a day, y'all. That's $1,000 a week. This is so simple. This is so simple. I keep saying it. The only affirmation I say out loud is forex trading is easy for me. This right here is so simple, y'all. Then when you build up your capital enough to start using standard lots, which is $10 per pip, this is $200 a day. This is one trade. If you take 2 of these, that's $400 a day. Multiply that by 5. That's $2,000 a week. Ask yourself right now, how long does it take me to make $2,000 a month, let alone a week? You know, I don't know if you guys are brand new, if you've been here or whatever the case might be, but this platform right here, Epic, is a dream come true for me. Because I've been saying this for years and years and years and years. If I could put the platform together, if I could put something together, if I could build it, I'm going to do it the right way. We're not going to give you stuff that you don't need. Right? So I'm very, very excited. I want you guys to just really hone in on this. right? And really understand that this right here is powerful, right? Exactly. It takes discipline. All right, so we're gonna head over to the syllabus because you guys are brand new. There are some things that you need to know, okay, about what's coming. All right, so let's get up out of here real quick and let's get inside our back office. All right, y'all. So if you're brand new to the platform, again, I want to get ahead and welcome you to Epic. Okay, this is an amazing platform. When you first come back here, a lot of people ask me, Coach Max, like, how do I get started trading? So everything that you need to get started trading is right here in this video that I made a few days ago for you. Okay, so we're going to head over to Epic University. Now, all of this will change in a couple of days when you guys re-enroll for your $99. But for right now, you're able to preview the syllabus. I hope you guys like the design. We worked so hard on the design to enhance it from what it was 2 weeks ago. So I hope that you guys really, really like what it looks like. I think that the blueprint is amazing. It's polished. So when you go inside your syllabus, okay, the first thing that's in here really that's really important, it says before I enter the forex market, okay, I will read my positive daily affirmations. I have personally put together for you a list of forex affirmations. They're very, very specific to what it is that you're doing here on this journey. Because here's the thing, if you don't speak over yourself that you're going to succeed, if you're waiting on even me to speak over you that you're going to succeed, you're going about this thing wrong, right? I will trade in a happy and positive environment. Here's the deal. You cannot thrive in an environment where you're stressed out, where people are distracting you. Maybe now's the time on the 29th to have a conversation with your family and friends prior to the 1st and let them know, hey, I'm on this journey for real. I need to be in a strong, positive environment so that I can actually grasp this information, right? I will have my trading journal, okay, a notebook, a pen, and a pencil. Just like school, we are to come prepared. You're going to retain the information much easier when you write it down. Play it again, right? Run it back one more time. If you guys need a trading journal, like a physical one, I have a recommendation for the physical journals, okay, that I will post in the community. So you see this woman right here, what's she doing? She got the stickers, a little post-its, highlighter, her pen, her tablet. She getting to work. This is what it is from this day forward, right? You guys are going to have the expectation video of me, okay? In the beginning, we're going to talk about the psychology of trading, like your mindset actually going into this. You're going to hear from 6, 7, and 8-figure traders in this content. Like, do you know how powerful that is? People who've been right where you are, right? Then you're gonna have basic terms, and I'm actually gonna have a PDF for you guys so that you can print it out and have the actual terminology, because I know when you get on the live sessions that you're hearing all of these terms and it sounds like Chinese. So I'm gonna actually have a breakdown of what these terms actually mean, as opposed to me going through it, it here on this intro video. You're gonna have the video and actually the terms printed for you, right? Then you're gonna have action steps every single day, okay? Week 1 is giving you action steps. Day 1, every single day you're gonna have an action step, all right? Then we're gonna have the currency pairs and the breakdowns, the lot size conversions, all of those things, so that you understand, okay, when I'm looking at the euro, when I'm looking at the Great British pound, when I'm looking at the New Zealand dollar, the Australian dollar, what am I looking at here, right? We're gonna make it make sense for you, okay? Boom. I want to say one thing because I saw somebody say they printed it out. We updated it, so you might have a different version. So just make sure that you have the right version of this. I wouldn't print anything out till the first, okay? The different trading styles. So one of the things that made me so strong when I literally started taking this on was understanding that, you know, there's different styles, okay? These videos will be live on 10/1, all right? The different market sessions, that's going to be broken down. The market hours, understanding that there's different times that you can trade, okay? Then we're going to break down this section right here on day 4 is so important. Understanding that your iPhone, if you have one, the Android, the MetaTrader 4 desktop, and MT4 MacBook, the 4 are completely different, all right? Same app, but they're a little different on every single different platform. Okay, so we want to make sure that you understand the, you know, the two are not the same. Okay, understanding what is a spread, margin, equity, and leverage. So let's talk about that real quick. A lot of people have been trading and using an MT4, but have no idea what these things mean. Okay, and then again, you have an action step for that day. Then we're going to talk about actually buying and selling, right? Actually having a trading plan, right? What is your trading psychology, right? Placing different orders. So that's going to be your buy limit, your sell limit, your buy stop, your sell stop. You can download for iPad. Yes, I have it on my iPad, on all my devices, right? Then you have the Trading View tutorial, which was done specifically by me so that you can understand how to use Trading View. Now, MetaTrader 4 is an outdated kind of, it looks like Windows 95, y'all, honestly. So it's not for everybody. Trading View is one of the tools that I specifically like to use, all right? It's just an amazing tool. I'm not teaching MetaTrader 5. We're not teaching MetaTrader 5, okay? Until MT5 come through and disrupt the industry, then we'll teach it. But as of right now, we've been very successful with MT4, and that's what we're gonna use, all right? Key levels, you guys see me in the study hall, really talking about key levels. A lot of people been trading for years, y'all, and still don't know how to really find true key levels. The key levels are going to teach you how to actually take your profits at. When you see these traders giving you a signal, right? And they're giving you the signal and they say TP1, TP2, TP3. Wouldn't you actually like to learn where they getting these take profit levels from? See, I'm gonna teach you how to be the signal. I don't think somebody hearing me. I'm going to teach you how to actually become the signal and see the market how they see it. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I seen somebody say real life goals. That's why I wanted to go through the syllabus so y'all can understand this syllabus is like beyond me. Okay? Actually look at a chart and understand like, okay, I see my take profit levels. I see where I'm getting my TPs from, right? Market structure. I teach this on a whole nother level, okay? Market structure is super important. Then you're gonna have specific action steps after day 5. Your action steps are going to say, implement 30 minutes of chart time by practicing finding X, Y, and Z. Practice using, implement. I'm using specific words here inside the syllabus because you are not going to master this unless you learn, watch a video, take notes, write it down, use a highlighter, okay, and implement exactly what you just saw. That's how you become the master, okay? Let's continue. Trends. If you don't understand that the market moves in 3 different directions, okay? You're doing yourself a disservice. So we're going to teach you how to catch the trends. And let me also reiterate something. Some of y'all have been on other platforms and the videos are like 55 minutes long, okay? Your training is straight to the point, no fluff. I just want to throw that out there. Your training is straight to the point, no fluff. Every single day is less than like 30 minutes worth of content. Okay, every day. I specifically made it less than 30 minutes. So you got 30 minutes of watching videos, then you got 30 minutes of implementation, which means that you need to commit an hour, at least an hour a day, and you're going to master this skill set in a couple of weeks. What took me 7 months, right? What took me almost a year. I'm going to cut your learning curve in half. I hope somebody gets really excited about that. I'm not here to waste your time. I don't have time to waste your time, right? I ain't got time for that. You ain't got time for that, okay? So we're going to keep going. Intro to price action. Now, one of my favorite things, when I saw this, I actually had this section sitting by itself, right? So price action is actually seeing current price and actually learning and having an understanding for the candlesticks. But guess what I also did for y'all? They're going to be like, hold on, wait, what you did, coach? In your second week, I added a Candlestick Academy, which is the series of price action. So you're going to learn exactly what these candlesticks do and mean when you see them at support and resistance. Broken down in both directions, right? Look at this. I could have kept you at intro to price action, kept it real simple. We also going to show you the reversal patterns. Why are we doing that? Why are we teaching you about market reversals? Because you need to understand that when you see these candlesticks, that it doesn't necessarily mean that the market is going to go in your direction. So you need to know how to recognize, right, these different patterns. Certain patterns mean, yes, we're going to continue in the same trend. And certain patterns mean, oh, the market is about to turn around, right? Somebody said, you're going to learn today. Oh, yes, they are. I cannot wait till Thursday. I can't wait till Thursday. I really can't. Okay? Different chart and time frames. A lot of new traders get confused when they see traders jumping from a daily chart to, you know, a 4-hour chart to an hourly chart. They're like, okay, why on this time frame is the candlestick red, and then on this time frame the candlestick is green? We're going to teach you how to do a top-down analysis. The correct term for that is a multiple time frame analysis, to get the overall picture of the market. If you've been trading for a long time and you've come from other platforms, I'm not going to say their names, but you know good and well the number one struggle of a new trader or a trader in general is not understanding how to analyze. Not understanding how to analyze the market. All right. And oh, let me get y'all real excited. This is only the beginner section. There's an intermediate section, there's an advanced section, and there's also a Sniper Academy, which Sniper Academy is actually going to show you how to enter and exit the market based on every single trader's strategy. Every single trader on the platform is going to give you their technique verbatim, how they start and how they finish. Oh, they wasn't even ready for that. My mouth slipped. Hold on, my mouth slipped. That was supposed to come out Wednesday night. Every trader, 6, 7, and 8-figure traders, how they do everything. Those that use the DXY, those that use the fibs, those that use, you know, all of that good stuff. However they do it, they're going to show you how they do it. Those that trade crypto, they're going to show you what they do. Seriously. Those of y'all that been following Elise and Damo, yeah, they got their sauce coming for you. Don't worry. What you seen in pre-launch, we was just getting started. We was just chilling for real this month. Okay, so you won't get the Candlestick Academy personally. Now look at this, the action step. What day is this? Day 4 of week 2. It says implement 30 minutes of chart time by looking at the different candlesticks, right? Then it says optional, download and use the Candlestick Bible from your back office. I already purchased the book for you. You already paying your $99. You ain't, look, there's no excuses here. It says download the JCP app in your Apple Store and your Play Store. Let's go there, google.com, and we're going to look up the Japanese candlestick patterns. Boom, here we go. There's a free app that you can put on your phone to help you master the candlestick patterns. The money is in the candlesticks, y'all. So look, bullish means going up. This means buying, uptrend. Bearish means downtrend or selling. The app is actually going to give you the different patterns and their titles, and you can actually study it, actually learn what these things mean. Look at this. Then you can use a simulator to take buys and sells. This is like a demo account based on the candlestick patterns. This is what it look like. Japanese candlestick patterns. All right. It's, look, your Forex Trading Pocket Mentor. I love this app. All right. Trying to help somebody. Let's keep rolling. Chart patterns. Let me tell y'all something. Joyetta said we're going to be rich forever. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Chart patterns, when I learned them, it actually blew my mind. I wish somebody would have told me when I was in kindergarten that triangles, M's, W's, rectangle patterns was going to make me 7 figures in 2020. I would have never believed it. Did somebody hear what I just said? I said I wish my teacher would have told me back in kindergarten that M's, W's, rectangles, and triangles was actually going to make me 7 figures in 2020. I would have never believed that. We're going to show you the different chart patterns that form, when to take a buy and when to take a sell based off a chart pattern. They don't even hear me right now. We're going to keep going. We're going to teach you the fundamentals of this market. See, a lot of people want to skip over the fundamental aspect of this market, okay? Forex ties into a lot of things in our economy. All right, so understanding the strength of the currency. A lot of people don't even know about this. This is a little sauce that we added. All right, then understanding the news. Understanding the fundamentals of this market is vital. Thank you, whoever said that. It is vital to your success. Right? When Donald Trump says something, how does that affect the market? Right? When there was fires going on in China, how did that affect the market? Right? When the Queen of England made a statement, how did that affect the market? Right? When countries are making decisions based off of, the coronavirus, they're having to make these drastic decisions. How does that affect the market? When you understand these things, this understanding right here is going to help you so much in your analysis. One of our traders, 7-figure trader David Schenkel, he in particular has a mass understanding of fundamentals inside this market. I'm telling you guys that we have everything that you need. We're not going to stop there. We are going to give you a complete understanding of risk management, risk reward, trade management, actually being inside your trades and understanding how to scale into your trades, taking partial profits off of your trades. Listen, when you're in a trade, you should never end up back in drawdown once you're in profit, right? So there's so many things that you guys are going to be learning here with us. So on top of all of that sauce, inside the guide, it's more tips for success. How do you become successful over here? So it's not just about going through the syllabus, it's also about joining 3 to live sessions a week. You guys have a calendar in your back office. Let me wipe out the excuses for everybody on today. There's a calendar back here that I personally put together for you. This is my personal calendar. Okay, that's embedded in the back office. And look here. You got the time, the date. You can click on it and you're gonna see where to find the video. You can copy this to your calendar, your personal calendar, so the notification on Gmail pops up for you, right? You're going to see every single day what's going on. Look, we have the 11:45 p.m. lunch Eastern, right? That's going on. We have a whole bunch of stuff going on. We have our first virtual international Epic Super Saturday on Saturday this week. Epic University going live. Like, there's so many things going on. You can see who the educator is, their level of expertise, and what session they're trading. There's no excuse here. I hope somebody heard me. There's no excuse over here. They didn't want to hear it today. You connected it to your Alexa, I'm trying to tell you, right? Then what we have next, commit. 3 live sessions a week. Choose the educators you want to follow, right? Repeat this guide as much as you need to. Then choose 1 to 3 pairs from the list below and consistently follow them. Let me let y'all hear the sound of my voice. If it is not on this list, you do not need to be trading it. All right. I mastered, everybody know I trade UJ. That's what I trade, right? If you follow Ryan, you know Ryan trades AU, one of the slowest moving pairs in the market. Right? These are the major currencies: the Australian dollar, the European euro, the Japanese yen, the Great British pound, the Canadian dollar, the Swiss franc, the New Zealand dollar. Okay. Now, on the next page, you're going to have the currency pairs and the trading time correlation. Why am I giving you this? I'm giving you this so that you can have a complete understanding. Okay. Nicholas, you don't need to take a screenshot. This is in your back office, already on your dashboard. You need to understand that you are going to have forex incorporated into your lifestyle. Your lifestyle. Okay. Sharon, you're gonna have live sessions. That's what I was just showing you on the calendar. You have live sessions, you have study hall, you have intro to forex with me and Lynn Abiez. You have around the clock training on top of Epic University's content. Okay, so trust me, you're gonna be fine. So when you come to study hall going forward, study hall is going to reiterate everything that's in the syllabus. So now let me talk to you guys. I understand it was different. There was different time zones, but the forex market moves on for Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so that's what I put in there for you. And what you're gonna see is the different pairs, what moves when. The different pairs. So when I'm telling you up here to choose 1 to 3 from the list below, you get to choose what time of day you want to trade. So if I live on the East Coast, I'm not getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning as much as I want to. I did that when my daughter was small. I'm not doing that no more. So you're not going to see me trading the pound like that. You're not going to see me trading euro like that unless it's in New York session. I'm not going to trade these things. But I trade New York and Asian session. I could trade in the evening all the way up to midnight. You know, if I want to go to sleep at, midnight is usually when I go to bed, and I can trade New York session. We're active in New York session right now. So you choose which you know, incorporate this into your lifestyle, right? Then we have some mindset things that you need to ask yourself as a trader. And I'm going to get more into this over the weekend when we have Super Saturday. All right. So there's so much back here. Let me talk about the Candlestick Bible real quick, which is back on your dashboard right now. The Candlestick Bible, guys, single-handedly helped me make 6 figures. I don't think somebody hear me, but let me say it again. This book, single-handedly, y'all, helped me so much have an understanding. So I'm going to tell you guys today, take some time over the next 2 to 3 days and please go to a FedEx, a UPS store, go to Office Depot, Office Max, Staples, Walmart, somewhere that you can print this out. Print it out in black and white, back and front, and please make sure that you spiral bind this book because you are going to marry this book. You are going to marry this book. You're going to have it in your car. You're going to put it in your bed with you before you go to sleep. You're going to read it on your lunch break. Spiral bind it. Put it in a binder. Something. Because you need it. They said Office Depot do the printouts for $27. There you go. You can look anywhere online. You can find this book in your dashboard underneath Epic University. Okay? Now, there's another book back here that I want every last one of you to read in your spare time because everybody should be doing personal development. Okay? It's called Trading in the Zone. It's a book by Mark Douglas. You can get the physical copy if you want to on Amazon, but I have embedded the PDF back here. Trading in the Zone talks about mindset, right? Mindset. There's also the audio book on YouTube. Thank you, Valerie. You can listen to this in your spare time. Shaping your mental environment. What did I just say? When you get started with this, you need to be in a happy and positive environment in order to fully grasp this. You don't need to be stressed. This is why we have so many videos in the syllabus about trading psychology, right? Really understanding your risk. Look at the titles of these chapters. Aligning your mental environment, right? Debugging your mental software. I'm trying to tell you the power of association and stuff I'll be talking about. I'm trying to tell you this book right here is super powerful, right? So I'm not going to get too deep into it, but you should read it. It's a really, really good book, okay? There's going to be more resources back here for you, all right? Now, everybody know yesterday I went in great detail. All right, I'm going to take some questions here. My bad, y'all. I went in great detail yesterday. I went in great detail yesterday about TradingView and my indicator. Understanding what you're looking at here. So if you're brand new, I'm going to hold each and every last one of you accountable, okay? And when you're brand new, I'm in expectation that not only you going to come watch this video, but every single person that you bring into this platform, you're going to teach them what to do, right? Where to find things. People are still asking me, Coach Max, where do I find my live sessions? It's right here, right? You can go back and you can watch the previous videos from the sessions, okay? You can go back to every time frame and watch and see what's going on. Okay, so let's come over to TradingView really quickly and I'm gonna answer some questions. So Yesterday, I went in great detail about the charts and about how easy and simple it really is, right, to win in this market. How simple it is for you. These are called candlesticks, okay? Candlesticks. And one of the most basic things that I can teach you about trading, okay? There will be the 20 pips and dip indicator training will be included in Sniper Academy by the weekend, right? One of the most simple things that I can teach you right now is having an understanding of how the market moves. You don't have to know the names of all the candles right now. You just need to understand trend on day one. See, I don't teach intro like everybody else, but I teach it to how I understand, okay? I'm not gonna give you all the terms. I'm not gonna give you a bunch of slides. I'm just gonna give you how I see it. Can somebody please tell me what is happening right here with this current market? What's happening right here? What's going on here? We're going down. We're in a downtrend. The market is moving down, right? The correct term for this is the market is bearish. This is a bearish trend. Okay, this is a bearish trend. The explanation for the downtrend would be that the sellers are in control. The sellers in this market are in control. Very, very simple. Okay. Please tell me what's going on here. This is an uptrend. Okay, uptrend. Right here, this is a bullish trend. Okay, that's the correct term for it. Bullish trend. This means that the buyers are in control. And you can almost see when you first come to the charts, right, when the volume is on your chart, you can see right here that there's a lot more red here. A lot more red candles. The sellers are in control. It's a lot more bearish momentum. Over here, there's more green. Y'all see that? Right? Somebody said there's a nice W here. There really is. Right? When that neckline broke, it was time to buy. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Y'all already know, right? Y'all already know. Like, stop playing. Somebody said, Lord, yes, this is really that serious. There's a lot of M's and W's here. There's a lot of them. Let me see. There's one right here. M. The M turned to W. That's usually what happens. Yeah. Right. Let me see. You go to a higher time frame, you usually catch like really big ones. Right. Neckline broke there. There's another one here. Right. There's an M right here. I see this. Yep. Get me started on that. It's too much money out here, y'all. I don't understand it. Anyway, we'll go back here. Too much money in this market. Nicholas said, I tripped you with the neckline. Somebody tell me what's going on right here. This is what? This is very important to understand. This is consolidation. This is moving sideways. What do you do when the market is moving sideways? Now, when you become more advanced, you'll learn how to trade it. But as of right now, you do nothing. Consolidation is when the market is moving sideways. So the market moves in 3 trends. This needs to be your basic understanding of the market as a newbie. okay? The market moves in 3 trends. And I'm gonna give you my point as to why I'm making this. Even experienced traders, they tend to forget. There's 3 terms for it: sideways movement. Why am I telling you this? Because when you go back into time and you start to looking at this market as a brand new person, you start to looking at this market. Let me put my notes up here. You be like, okay, this is moving down, this is moving up, down, sideways. Okay, sideways, right? Down, this was moving up, this was moving down. You see this? Sideways. You have to have this understanding. And really, all of this is one big sideways movement. When you have this understanding, okay, that means that you now know, even as a newbie, not even understanding what the candlesticks mean, not even understanding the patterns, not even understanding how to find the candlesticks, none of that. You know now what you should even be looking for as a new person. Okay, and I'm very, very serious about this because the market does it over and over again. Sideways movement turns into either uptrend or downtrend, uptrend or downtrend, either turns into a sideways movement, and then guess what? The market turns around. So tell me something. Right now, what should we be looking for? Are we selling this market right here? Somebody talk to me. Are we selling? What are we doing here? We sitting on our hands, we selling, or what? We're buying this market. This market is moving up. So you know automatically when you first come to a chart, if I can see that these candlesticks is moving up, then I should be looking for buys, right? If you come to a chart and you see that the market is moving down, you automatically know that you should be looking for sells. Okay, now I teach something very simple called the line graph or the line chart. Okay, everybody don't teach it, everybody don't talk about it. The reason why I teach a line chart is because as a newbie, the candlesticks is going to confuse you. It's going to confuse you. So what I want to do for you is to cancel out the noise. Okay, cancel it out. I don't want you to be confused. With this line graph, you can clearly see the trend. You don't see nothing else but this line, this continuous line that just been going and going and going and going, right? So one of the things that you next need to understand, basic concept, all right, is support and resistance. All right, support and resistance. So I want everybody to just have an understanding that support is price floor. All right, we're going to talk about this like your house, like a house. Resistance is price ceiling. All right, resistance is price ceiling. So when you have that concept down pat, your next thing is, okay, where is the bottom, the very bottom of this trend? Is the bottom right here, right? Is the bottom right here? Is the bottom right here? No, the very bottom of the floor, right, of this trend right here is here. The support, the foundation that's holding up this here price. So we're gonna take a horizontal line and I'm just gonna put it right here. Okay, this is the floor. Okay, Then we're going to find the ceiling, right? The ceiling's not right here. It's not right here. It's not up here. The ceiling is up here at this high point. We're just going to put a horizontal line there. All right. You have now found major support and major resistance. It is the first thing that you do when you are doing an analysis. Okay. Major support and major resistance. Why are we looking for this? Because, put this in the chat, I want to trap price. I want to trap price. Okay, trap the price. Why do you want to trap price? Well, you want to box in price. The reason you want to trap the price is because you are looking for an entry, right? If you don't box it in, if you don't trap it, you're not going to find an entry. So your main goal, let me write this down. See, y'all got me hot now. Your main goal as a retail trader is to trap the price, right? Some of my friends will say, period, poo. Yeah. Let me copy this so I can post it in the Epic News Network. This is your main goal, to zone in on where price currently is. Right now, we have the floor of our house and we got the ceiling, right? So what's the next move? Somebody said I'm giving this entirely too much nuggets right now. I'm just getting started. What's the next move? What is in between the floor of your house and the ceiling? Talk to me. There's different floors. So now we're gonna look for what is called key levels. Your key levels are your floors. The proper way to find a key level is look on your chart for areas that is being respected as both the floor and both the ceiling. The floor and the ceiling, those are key levels in between major support and major resistance. So you take your horizontal tool. Okay, we're gonna start from the bottom. Somebody talk to me. Is this a key level? Is this a key level or not? Why is it not a key level? There's no touches, okay? No, why is this not a key level? It's not a key level because there's no touches here, and this is not being respected as the floor and the ceiling. There's no support and resistance here. Does that make sense? A lot of y'all been struggling over the last couple of weeks with that. It's not being respected. So you're not just gonna put a line on your chart and say, oh, it's support and resistance. That is invalid. A key level is an area where price is being respected as both support and resistance. So boom, here is a key level on this time frame. Do y'all see right here? Resistance, support. Does that make sense now? It came up to this level and came down to this level. This is a key level. All right. This is the first floor. Why does it not let me delete it? So when you look at your house, floor number 1. All right. Now, look at everybody saying, oh, I understand now. Good. Let's find the next floor. All right, so you take your time and do this, y'all. And this is going to be in your training. We're going to go through the whole thing, all the way up to the ceiling. Let's keep looking. All right. Okay, here is another key level. Support, resistance. Y'all see that? It's both support and resistance. Okay. That's floor number 2. You have to do it this way. All right. Now, let me tell y'all something. Everybody don't trade like Coach Man. Everybody don't do what I do. That's cool, but I'm showing you how to do it the way I know how, right? The way that I teach it is totally different from everybody else. Here's another key level, okay? Support, resistance, okay? Now, I'm very big on making sure that my floors are even. Now, in this particular instance right here, I don't see any data here. So this is something that I haven't taught y'all before. It's kind of intermediate concept. But when somebody said I missed one because it looked uneven, I would actually create a minor support and resistance. I use a dotted line for that. This is minor to me. I don't want to ignore it, but I want to pay attention to it because there's no data here, right? But I do see this touch. So this is not a major level yet for me. All right, minor. Don't want to ignore it though. All right, 104.35, 104.35. Yeah, there's one right there. Sort of Joy. Yep, right here. There is one right up in here. All right. Now, let's keep riding. I start on a daily time frame. There's one right here. I'm gonna go a little bit faster for the sake of this training because it's already my time. But I love y'all and I'm gonna keep it rocking. There's one right here. Support, resistance. All right. And let me see. Hold on. Gotta put the chat down. One right here. Okay. Resistance, support. Now, let me tell y'all something about this line chart. When you turn the candles back on, you're going to see wicks, okay, literally hitting these areas. Okay, now why am I telling you to find your key levels? You can find your key levels on any time frame depending on the type of trader you are. So if you're scalping, you can start on the hour, 4 hour, you know, it just depends on what you're doing. For some reason, my chat is freezing. All right, now we got the floors of the house. Okay, floors of the house, ceiling done, floor done. All right, boom. The key levels help you determine a whole lot of things, but we're gonna get there. Valerie says she winds up having 100 floors. If you have 100 floors on this time frame, sis, you're doing something wrong. Okay, so you shouldn't have that many because you're only looking for the areas that are being respected on both sides. So what next? The next thing is you're going to take a trend line, which is a diagonal support and resistance. And you're going to pull your trend line, okay, from here to here. This is an uptrend. So in this instance, we're going to pull it from here to here. If we was in a downtrend, we will pull it from here to here. But we in this uptrend, right? So now, not only do we have the ceiling and the floor, okay, we also have this diagonal support and resistance. This is horizontal, okay? Now, what do these floors actually show you? They show you entry and exit points. Entry and exit points. Entry number 1 for this buy. Look at this. Every time it hit a key level, what was happening, y'all? Every time it hit a key level, what was happening? What was going on here? Okay. Then this last one right here. Okay. See this? You got 1, 2, 3, 4 times that it gave you, 4 solid times. See, if you would have knew the candlesticks, this would have been an entry point. I wasn't trying to say it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times that you had to actually buy this market up. You had 5 buying opportunities since September 21st. So over the last week. Look at it with the line chart. No, Chris, because entries can also be selling opportunities. Entry points, you can take entry points many different ways, but in this particular instance, this is just an example. The key levels are showing you when you can get in. When, it's the when for me. Okay, when to get in. Because in a downtrend, if we look at it on the other side, your key levels would have been, your entry points would have been here. These are selling opportunities, right? Look at this, beautiful. And the thing about this is, it's being respected on both sides. That's market structure. We'll get to that in the training. Let me see. One more right here. See this? Same opportunities you had coming down, the same opportunities you have going up. It's really powerful. Yes, thank you, Liz. Entries are opportunities of buying and selling. Let me write that down on the chart. I like that. Thank you. You have multiple entry, multiple opportunities. Let me actually draw a trend line on this other side. Okay, y'all see this? So there was another one right here. All right. Boom. My charts are always clean. What you mean? Now let me stop. I'm just kidding, y'all. All right. So you have multiple entries of opportunity. Now, check me out, right? When you're done finding your floors and you're done identifying support and resistance, and then you find your diagonal support and resistance, how many pips is in this example? So from the first entry point from major support to major resistance, this is UJ, 168 pips. 168 pips overall, not to include if you would have, took this entry and then, depending on how you want to do it. See, me, you want to know, and I talked about this yesterday, how to find your take profit 1, your take profit 2, when you see the signals coming from the traders, where they're getting these numbers from. Let's say we entered right here. This is TP1. Let me change this to a different color. Let me make it real thick. TP1, boom. Let's see. It should be about 20 or so pips. I can't make this up. 22 pips, right? Boom. TP2. Do y'all see what I'm saying? TP3. Y'all see what I'm saying? So when you get the key levels marked up properly, you got 21 pips, then you have 45 pips, then you have 70 or so pips. When you get a signal and you see that the signal says entry, so it's going to give you entry price, it's going to give you a stop loss, then it's going to give you a TP1, TP2, TP3. Y'all, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Joy. Joy just said something real powerful. It's like taking the elevator to the next floor. I'll give my girl some points. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. Yes, sis. Exactly. All right. That was lit, sis. I'm gonna give you that. That was I like that. All right. When you get a signal, this is typically, and y'all can calculate this on your own. You get an entry price, you get a stop area, then your TP, your take profit one is typically 20 to 30 pips. Your second take profit is typically 50 to 75 pips. Your third take profit is 75 to 100 plus pips. All right. Now, when you're on TradingView, you have a measurement tool. You don't got to do no math. You don't have to do any math at all. You drag your measurement tool from the point of whichever your entry was, drag it all the way to the top of wherever you're going. This right here, the 22.5, that's your pip count. Okay. It also gives you the time that it takes to get there. Okay. We on a higher time frame. 22.5, boom. So you see what I'm saying? So if I were to enter right here on that candle, 20, how much? 22 pips, take profit, smash. So when we talking about 20 pipping and dipping, I'm trying to tell y'all that y'all could do this over and over and over if you got the right markup. Now this 168 pips right here, this is a swing trade. It is a swing trade because it is over a long period of time. All right. Now, Stefan, what you're talking about is trade management. Okay, trade management, and what a trade management does when you're inside a trade. So let's say I enter the market right here. Let me actually make it real for y'all. Hold on. All right, let's do it like we was in a real market. All right. So we're in a real trade, right? Let's say we're in a real trade right now. All right, I'm gonna play this out real slow. Hold on, y'all. All right, we in a real trade. I want y'all to watch the candlesticks. We enter the market right here. We're gonna enter the market, boom. When we enter the market, we would have put in this price right here, 104.446. That would have been your entry. Then boom, you already have your levels set out, so you would have set this up here as your TP. 104.46, excuse me, 104.684. Or you could have took your measurement tool. Some of y'all are typing and not listening. You could have took your measurement tool and measured up 20 pips and just marked off where that's at, 1.4655. That would have been what you would have entered into your MC4 for your take profit. Now, when you're on MetaTrader 4, and this is going to be explained in your training, when you were to enter here, Valerie, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about trade management right now. And you want to take in the next take profit. So you actually want to aim at this point from take profit 1 to take profit 2. You have to delete and modify your trade. So you would have actually deleted these numbers, right? And then entered in the second level numbers. You have to modify this manually as you go. Okay, you have to do this manually. It's not something that's automatic. All right. Then you set your second take profit. And your MT4, when you are nearing to take profit, your MT4 is going to turn green. It's going to turn green within a few pips. Okay. Chris, you're going to get this in your training. I can't do it on the computer. Yes, Joy, you could do that too. But when you stack your trades and you put in 3 different take profits, you got to understand that you're opening up more risk in your account. So that's the thing, right? Then boom, 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 you guys. You manage your trade. Boom, take profit 2, smash. Now, if you're trying to aim for take profit 3, at that point, you would have had to erase this number, modify it, and then enter this number in. Okay. Sylvia, we talked about risk to reward yesterday, but I can talk about it here. So on what you call it, TradingView, there is a long tool and a short tool. So in this instance, we would have used a long tool. Excuse me, and this calculates your risk to reward for you. So all these calculations that y'all trying to do manually, that's done. You don't have to do all of that. Okay, we have tools here that all you have to do is plug the numbers in, and it's actually going to give you your risk to reward. Okay, Miguel, that's a great question. So as you are going through the levels, right? Let me change this to red. This is your stop loss. You see where it says stop? When you modify your trade from take profit 1 to take profit 2, right? Remember, look at this, right? The average TP2 is 50 to 75 pips. So on this pair, it's about 47 pips, okay? You can move the width as much as you need to. You can make it small, you can make it big, it doesn't matter. All right, this tool is called the measurement tool right here. This tool is called the long position tool. Long because long means buy in forex. Okay, so back to Michael's question. What do you do with your stop loss when you're moving through the levels? You take your stop when we was here, okay, when price was moving, you take your stop loss. This is called a trailing stop. You move your stop loss into stop profit, maybe 10 or 5 or 6 pips before it hits the TP, right? So this now becomes a risk-free trade. There's no more risk. Having a stop loss means that you have risk to your trade. When you modify your trade manually on MetaTrader 4, you're going to move those numbers to the next level, right? As you near the take profit again, you move your stop loss. So that means you see how, well, this is a good example. You see how price came back and hit this wick? Let me zoom in. You see how price came back and hit this right here? You would have been taking out the trade 40 pips in profit, as opposed to the whole trade potentially reversing on you, and then now you way back down here and you just done lost all these pips. You don't ever want to do that. Okay, you don't ever want to do that. Once, exactly, Yvonne, once you end up in profit, you need to stay in profit. You keep yourself in profit. It's something that you're going to learn in the risk management section, you guys, okay, in the training. Ooh, excuse me, in your syllabus. All right. Let me go back to the syllabus over here. All right, hold on, y'all. Get off of here in just a minute. Yeah. Do that. I'm coming. All right, look, y'all. In the syllabus, when the syllabus launches in a few days, in the risk management section, trailing stop loss, trade management, right? How to actually do this. They're gonna explain all of that to you. Okay. All right, yeah, your feelings gonna be hurt if you skip this step for real. All right, then boom, 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 boom. Let's play again. So now we're aiming for take profit 3. All right. All right, boom. Take profit smash right there. And you out the trade. Depending on how you trade, this is 73 pips in profit. Like I said, TP3 is, this is how you know my levels are accurate. TP1, typically 20, 30 pips. TP2, 50, 75. TP3, 75 to 100. So when you're reading these signals, please understand what you're looking at. See, everybody want to take signals, but don't even know how to read them, right? And then depending on the asset that you're looking at, right? Because then in trading, you have more than just forex. You got stocks, right? Some of y'all didn't even know you could trade Apple, Tesla. You can even trade Zoom that we on right now. You can trade Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft, Intel. You can trade all these things. You can trade Walmart, right? Then there's futures. You can trade futures, all right? You can trade CFDs. You can trade crypto. A lot of you guys see signals off of index, right? The US 30, the US 500. You can trade so many different things, but we're specifically talking about forex. Yes, you can trade T-Mobile. Exactly. You can trade rice, coffee, the cocoa bean. There's so many things that you can trade. All right, there's different assets that you can trade. All right. Yes. It depends on your broker, correct, Miguel? All right. So I'm actually going to take a snapshot because I want you guys to have this. Oops, I don't want to publish. Copy. I will post it inside the Epic News Network when we're done. All right, so I don't want to get too deep, y'all. This is a little bit intermediate stuff right here, but this really was an intro class, but I really wanted y'all to get an understanding of this right here, understanding the signals. Okay, definitely practice. I'm gonna take a few phone calls. Y'all. Look at me. I'm already ahead of my day. I'm gonna take a few questions. I'm gonna get out of here. What am I teaching in Sniper Academy? I'm teaching in 20 pips and dip, honey. Miss Melanie, that's what you're getting from Coach Max. That 20 pip and dip, honey. You can work more than one pair at a time, Angela. I'm so glad that you asked that. That's why in the syllabus it says choose 1 to 3 pairs and trade them consistently and follow them consistently, because you don't want to follow too many pairs at once. You're not going to master it that way. Can a husband and wife use the syllabus separately? Absolutely. I think that's absolutely recommended. Okay, everybody, Patrice has to re-enroll for the 99 on Thursday. Yes, ma'am. All right. You can set trade alerts to your phone, Willie. Yes. Excellent question. That's also broken down in my training. Okay. So let's say that we want to set an alert for USD JPY when it passes the major ceiling, right? You can use a horizontal ray, you can use a trend line, you can use this horizontal line, it does not matter. Guys, I'm trying to tell you that this trading view is a game changer. So you can right click, add alert. I like to use a horizontal ray. When you add alert, it's going to say what are the conditions of this? So USD JPY, you want to know when it crosses up this horizontal ray, and I wanted to notify me on my app, pop up here on the screen, and it can send you an email, and you can leave a note for yourself. You can put anything. It's time to buy that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I like to have fun with my alert. Whatever you want to put here, okay? And then you just hit create, and then you're going to see a little bell. The little bell is going to form. Let me see if it'll go off for y'all. Boom. You see it popped up? So you can literally leave your computer, leave and go to Walmart, do what you got to do, and this will pop up on your phone and tell you, like, okay, it's time to buy that. Exactly what I just said. You don't have to sit at the computer all day. Now, when you're learning how to trade, obviously, you're going to be around your computer a little bit, but you don't have to sit here all day anymore. This is why TradingView is so awesome, right? I can set an alert on anything. If I want to set an alert on this trend line, boom. I want to set an alert on this horizontal line, boom, I can do that. It does not matter, right? So this is also going to be broken down in your, in your training, guys. Like, seriously, I got you covered. I keep saying that, okay? I got you covered, don't worry. Sniper Academy has not released yet, Latoya. All of these things are coming out on the 1st and over the weekend. So over the next couple of days, after October the 1st, you will be getting a lot of stuff, okay? Valerie, I'll have my admins take care of that later. All right, let me see what else we got here. You guys are super, super welcome. Is there such thing as major support and resistance on each time frame? Yes, whoever answered that question. So that's something that's going to be talked about in the multiple time frame analysis. I like to teach on the 1 hour chart because as a new person, you have an understanding that there's 24 hours in a day. You can count these candles and have an understanding. When you're on different time frames, it's going to be too confusing for you. So I teach on a 1 hour specifically for a reason. You do not need to purchase TradingView at this time. You can keep a free account if you like to. I kept a free account for a year and a half. I wouldn't upgrade from a free account until you learn what you're doing. What's the point of paying for something that you don't understand? All right. Donovan, you sound a little intermediate. So I start on a daily time frame. Some people start on the weekly, some people start on the monthly. It really depends on your trading style. Okay. Makisha, you needed to go in and start a free trial. Anonymous, I already answered that question, how to get out. You get out by using the key levels. Hey, Coach, I noticed sometimes you mark your ceiling on the floor. Roddy, I was talking about just this example. Okay. If you guys have questions about MT4 or brokers or anything to that nature, how to get started, like actually with your MetaTrader 4, we have a trading desk. Okay, you want to send an email over to tradeexperts@epictrading.com. Okay. I missed somebody's birthday. Happy birthday, whoever that was. Okay. If you have any specific, again, any specific broker questions, MT4 questions, like stuff like that, you can send it over to the desk. All right. Miguel, when you swing trade, when you're swing trading, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna have a stop loss. Your stop loss is just gonna be very wide. Your stop loss might be 100, 200 pips. So the rules doesn't change, right? It just changes for your style. So an intraday trader might have a stop loss of 35 to 50 pips. A scalper like myself, I'm not trying to go above like 20 pips for a stop loss. Okay. How do you know how many entries you get during a given trend? By doing a markup. So again, if I was to go back and none of this would have happened, right? Didn't have none of this. Guess what? It doesn't matter, because guess what? We just had a downtrend. And all of the levels that I identified off of this trend right here, they're valid. So that's how you find your levels. Like literally, let me show you my markup from UJ. This is my personal chart, personal trading. Let me show you my personal UJ chart. I marked this chart up back like in July. Y'all see what I'm saying? I haven't changed anything on this chart. I simply been adjusting my trend line, which right now my trend line just broke, right? That's it. A personal chart. I have different colors for daily, different colors for the 4 hour, different colors for the hour, support and resistance. I have minor zones, I have major zones here, right? So I'm gonna teach you all of this in the training. I have not touched or changed any of these key levels in months, right? So that's just, you know, something that you just might wanna pay attention to, okay? So you'll know what your entry points are. You'll know what your key levels are. The foundation doesn't change. I don't teach MT5, guys. I'm sorry, I can't teach you that. Yep, Miguel, news, a major fundamental, something like that will be how I would change my key levels. Something significant has to happen for me to do a clean markup. Angelina, I got to the point now in my career where I'm about to start swing trading, like seriously swing trading, because I've just done mastered my pair. I trade UJ, what I'm teaching you guys on. And I trade US 30 sometime, but I really trade UJ. I like to keep things simple. I do, you know, trade when I can during the week, but I'm just about to start swing trading, girl, for real. Ain't got time to be, I'm teaching you guys all the time, so, you know, it's trading view. Can the line represent the candlesticks? Go over the key levels? Yes, Donovan. Yes, they can. So with the line chart, let me go over here a little bit. So with the line chart, you may have some slippage. This is called slippage. Like you may have it not exactly touching, but what you got to understand is that the line chart represents closed candlesticks where price actually closed at. So when I flip the candlesticks on, you're gonna see, let me do that one more time. See how you don't see nothing here, but there's a gap? When you flip the candlesticks on, you're gonna see the wicks. That's the exhaustion of price. When you go through the training, you're gonna understand the anatomy of a candlestick. That's broken down to you. Okay, so you'll understand the difference. All right. How do I separate my personal teaching charts? Because on my watch list, you can create lists. You can create lists here. That's all. You can do that. All right. Incoming. What? Troy, you can find all of the information you need on the Epic dashboard. So go into your back office, and the videos that you need is right here on the dashboard. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm releasing the videos for the 2-week syllabus on 10/1. Yep. James, you can send a email to tradeexperts@epictrading.com. Jamitra, yes. The pips was from key level to key level. Yes, yes, ma'am. I just answered that question. Everything in the 2-week syllabus will be available 10/1. Your demo account has nothing to do with TradingView. TradingView is a web-based browser charting software. All you're doing here is doing your analysis. You're not trading from here. So Chris, send me an email to the trade desk, tradeexperts@epictrading.com, so you can actually get started with your MC4. So you actually get a breakdown in MC4. How do I change to USD JPY? Okay, Joan, you want to go up here? All right, come over to forex and then look for USD JPY. Type it in. TradingView does have a mobile app. You can go download it. I say you can, any device that you have. Re-registration, none of that information is going to come out until, what you call it? Wednesday night when we do our webinar. The whole entire executive team is going to press that button together for you guys to open up and join again. Comfort Adiola, send me a screenshot, how to take a proper screenshot. Oh, let me say this before y'all go. Please don't leave. Okay, when you want to send me a question specifically to your chart, say you're doing a markup and you want to ask me, hey, Coach Max, I don't know if I did this right. Can you check it for me? You don't have to send it to me. Or not, you don't have to. Please do not send it to me privately. Take a snapshot up here where you see the camera icon. Take a snapshot of your chart, copy, and then you can send it to me in the chat and tag my name, and then it'll pop up. Okay, let me show y'all an example of that. All right, so this is the official Epic Trade House. Pretty sure somebody tagged me. So you see this right here? This person said, take a view, thank you, Coach Max. All right, and then he posted his link to his trading view. All right, open that up. Now I'm able to see what he did. Hopefully y'all are paying attention. I see the chat going. I just want to make sure y'all know this. So this is what the students do within the community when they want me to see what's going on their chart. This is the proper way how to submit something to me. If you inbox me privately, 99.999% I'm not going to see it. This is the proper way. Take a snapshot from TradingView, okay, up in here where the camera icon is. Take a snapshot, not a screenshot, but a snapshot. Boom. And remember, y'all can type on your chart. So you can say, hey, Coach Max, is my trend line right or correct? Boom. Right? Do something like that. Snapshot, copy, then you would paste it in a group, this group, tag my name. It gives me a notification and I'm able to check them. You see this person right here? Here go another chart. Let's see what this person did. Right? So this person here was doing a homework for finding candlesticks. You see what I'm saying? So I'm able to actually do that. We are not using a Discord app, so I don't know, you know, who's using that, but we're not using that over here. Okay. All right, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get up out of here, my head hurting. Tamalon, go into your back office under Telegram on the left-hand side and authenticate yourself and entry to your group. Again, if you want me to view something or you have a question, take a screenshot. So take a screenshot of the Candlestick Bible and post it in the chat. That's gonna be your quickest way to get my attention. Okay. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Ooh, I need to get some food. My head hurting. Tired. All right, that looked like the majority of the questions. This is freezing. Hold on, y'all. Let me stop my share. Hold on. Stop my share. Let me put this on real quick. I look crazy right now, y'all, but that's okay. What? Chris, go into your back office and go over to that getting started video. You need to watch that video so you can understand how to get a part of everything. Nairi, you want to send that question over to support@epictrading.com. That's not something that I can answer for you. I don't handle the merchants for the company. That's the CEO and the COO. That's not my job. My job is Epic University, honey. Okay. All right. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Nicholas, you saying? Yep, Nicholas, that's top down. So you would do the hour. You can do the hour, 15, 5-minute, or the hour 30, 15, 5-minute for scalping. All right. You guys give me 2 hours or 3 hours or so, and this to be posted within the community. Okay, you guys, I absolutely love and appreciate y'all. I hope that you absolutely enjoyed this class. I hope that you guys got some value from this training and you actually have some confidence in going forward. Okay, Valerie, it's so crazy that you said that, because reignite was one of my keywords yesterday in my word. Right. All right, let me stop this.